Longer. Dumba 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 dumba.
Hey, you there?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm glad to have caught up with you.
Why?
Because you look so familiar, but I can't quite place you.
Same can be said for you, good sir.
Now, if I recall correctly, ain't your name Andrea?
Whoa, yeah, that is my name. And what's your name?
Horatio.
Hey, that name sounds really familiar. Haven't heard it since I was little.
Andrew sounds very familiar to me as well.
You know what I think?
Just maybe we have met before.
I think we should try and figure out how we met prior to now.
Why don't we go investigate how? Then we'll meet up back here.
Okay then. Now where could the name Horatio even come from within me memory? I've heard it since I was a wee toddler, but not much of it since then.
Now, where have I heard Andrea before? Maybe, just maybe. I haven't heard that name in 16 years. Come on, how do I think about this? Andrea, who is that? Gee, hope you weren't too busy. I'd love to visit, but I already run a business. So, pip pip cheerio. I was on the telephone with somebody about Andrea. But who? Now, whatever you do not fade to black on me. Okay, now you're just being mean.
Look, Mr. Macabre is really concentrating really hard on something.
Probably trying to fully identify the Andrea person again, I presume.
I don't even know anyone named Andrea. But I do know people named Ivan, George, Timmy, Lonnie, Ronald, Michael, Sandy, Andy, Manny, Jeff, Chelsea, Randall, Lucy, Audrey, Iris, Karen, Simon, Nelson, Chester, Aurora, Gary, Clover, Melanie, Daryl, Ian, Edward, Loki, Boris, Samuel, and Pete.
You don't know a whole lot of people.
That was only an eighth of the names.
Now, where in the early childhood have I heard the name Horatio before? And that Horatio was the only other one I met.
Andrea?
Yes, father?
Are you talking about a fellow named Horatio?
Yeah, why you ask?
I remember Horatio, but he left the museum.
Museum? I've heard of Horatio running a museum before. Wait! That must be the secret keys was keeping from me all along. I'm gonna go meet up with this Horatio guy again.
Andrea!
Horatio! Do you happen to run a museum by chance?
Why,
Why not?
Because if anyone knew, they'd steal the exhibits there.
You know what I think? It's time we found out how we knew each other.
Yeah, I do remember calling someone about you 16 years ago.
Hey, I'm 16.
Well, let's go to the courthouse to find out.
Alright, now tell me your first names.
Horatio.
Andrea.
As a matter of fact, those names do sound familiar when put together. When were you born?
February 26th, 2001.
April 16th, 1932.
Wow, that's quite a year gap. According to some archives here, you both have a relative with the name Steve.
That's my father's name.
I remember knowing a kid named Steve when I was a younger man. He was good friends with me daughter.
Let's see here. It also says that the occupation of Steve's father-in-law appears to be a curator.
Funnily enough, I happen to be a curator myself, but please don't tell anybody.
Alright, I won't. And Andrea,
Yes?
as a matter of fact, your mother's name is Rebecca Sanders. Am I correct?
Yes.
Well, as crazy turns out, Rebecca's maiden name was something that started with M. But the first name is very clear. Horatio M. was the name of Rebecca's father.
Andrea, are you sure Rebecca's your mother's name?
Yes, I do.
And now that he mentions it, Rebecca was also the name of me daughter. That can only mean one thing.
What?
I am your grandfather. As it turns out, my long-lost granddaughter was here all along.
I've always wondered who my grandfather was.